Thank you. Thank you. Well, I have to tell you first that I made a big mistake. I had to write my talk down. Here I am holding my computer reading it. So you now know theoretical physicists aren't that smart. You shouldn't be afraid of physics. So anyway, Einstein is obviously the hero for a theoretical physicist like myself, and he was a crazy person. When everybody knew that space was a static box we all live in, he pointed out that space and time are mingled and alive. Space and time can stretch, bend, or collapse to a black hole. That sounds really crazy, right? And I receive emails every day claiming he or she has solved all the mysteries of the universe. If a patent clerk from Bern sent me an email today on new ideas about space and time, that email would go straight to a trash bin. So that's how crazy he was. But very surprisingly, he was right. We can't use Google Maps and GPS these days on our phones without the theory of relativity, which we celebrate here a century later. It is truly remarkable what human brain can actually accomplish. Can artificial intelligence replace Einstein? Well, AI is a software you can train to make sure it produces common sense output, like telling cats from dogs. And you have to train it after showing billions of images to the computer software. It is great at following rules like chess, but as you heard, Einstein was crazy. And I don't think the computer software can be trained to come up with these crazy ideas thinking out of the box. So that's kind of good news for me. It doesn't look like I'm going to lose my job anytime soon. So that's good. But today, we're physicists trying to understand how the universe started, how we got here, and if the universe has an end. We wish to solve mysteries of the dark matter and dark energy that make up 95% of the universe today. What we have learned so far is actually only 5% of the universe, which is a very, very humbling thought. We'd like to continue the journey Einstein started based on curiosity and imagination, even though it doesn't seem to have any immediate economic payoff. But these are also questions, I believe, common with people in humanities. So these are great questions we all like to understand. 3 years ago, I had an honor to speak at the United Nations headquarters in New York. I discussed how basic research can bring people together. And I mentioned one example of a new laboratory called Sesame that was being built in Jordan for research in physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, and archaeology. It is actually a joint project of Israel, Palestinian Authority, Iran, Cyprus, and Turkey, and Egypt working together. They signed a treaty without having any formal diplomatic relationship. This also sounds crazy, but it really did happen, and the lab opened earlier this year, inaugurated by King Abdullah II of Jordan. So what it means to me is that I hope pursuit of understanding can really bring the whole planet together in the long run. Then I told the delegates in the United Nations this story about a new institute I started in Japan. I said, to make it clear that it was open to anybody, irrespective of their origins, I named it the Institute for the Physics and Mathematics of the Universe. Laws of physics and the mathematics that describe these laws are not only applicable to the entire planet Earth, but also throughout the whole universe. One day, I hope to see a job application from a different planet. I would think it's only a matter of time. Unfortunately, this very last bit hasn't happened yet. But I do believe what Einstein also believed, namely the laws of physics is completely universal in the literal sense, is true throughout the entire universe. And hopefully, in a second Einstein Legacy meeting 100 years from now, there will be a video message from an alien. Thank you.